Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your very big support to this platform. In today's video, we are actually going to be in position to have very interesting discussion. So remember always to put that notification bell so that you don't actually miss out on some of these interesting videos that actually will be coming directly to your screen. In our video today, we are actually going to be in position to look at issues that are actually coming up from the village, and we shall be in position to address them one by one. Now, yesterday, David Jr. actually confronted this confused fella calling himself Lucas the Traveler. Lucas the Traveler, actually, first of all, does not know where he's coming from. The father to Lucas the Traveler is actually one of those people who sells manpower in this community. A lot of boys are actually being affected by alcohol and they can no longer perform. And now the person who is actually treating or who gives medication for manpower is actually the father to Lucas the Traveler. Yes, that is the business his father is actually doing. But of course, you know that business, it cannot sustain you. Even in the community, in most cases, somebody can just give you a hand, or around $5. But how many are even willing to give you $5 or a hand? How many? So, Lucas the Traveler does not understand where he's coming from. And even him ignorantly, he didn't know that actually the person he has been throwing words towards, was actually paying school fees for one of his sisters. He didn't know. That is according to him. That also shows you there is no unity in this family. Because Lucas the Traveler claimed that his father married 3 women. And his mother was the first wife. Then these other ones came later. Now, Lucas the Traveler, when he was called yesterday by his father to come and listen to what people were saying, he actually looked like a person who does not eat. The body was actually very weak. Very weak. And himself, he was very shocked to even see that David Jr. was actually there. Though he was pretending that he actually saw, in his video of today was pretending that he actually saw David Jr. bypassing their home and going to this other home. Whether you saw him or not, but I want to show you that yesterday, he saw stars. He was only seeing stars. The body became so weak, if it was just to be slapped, only one slap, it was going to actually maybe even to collapse. The truth is, David Jr. was able to shake Lucas the Traveler to the dot. Now let us look at some of the few issues here. Lucas the Traveler was one of those individuals who used to criticize the family of the Travel Commando. And actually was also one of those ones who used to talk so badly about the house of the Travel Commando, saying the house is actually very weak, it will fall. He was also one of those people. But people actually forget where they come from. When you look at where Lucas the Traveler is coming from, it is actually alarming. And I want to say that this youth, they need to stop the conduct that they're having at the moment. And they should come to reality that fighting is not going to help them. Fighting is going to destroy them. Lucas the Traveler cannot even construct a pit latrine, a decent pit latrine in their home. He cannot. He cannot. But also him, he want to try to compete with people who have actually, made it. Me, I can easily comfortably say that these people have already made it. Look at the types of houses they have. How many houses of Lucas the Traveler? The money that has been used to construct, first of all, the villa of the travel command. It can construct how many houses of Lucas the Traveler, the muddy houses that they have. How many? Only one pillar can construct how many muddy houses of Lucas the Traveler? How many? Just only one pillar of the travel command. I actually sympathize with this fool who is making it look like they're far much better off than the family of Congress dad. That's a narrative they have been trying to deceive with people outside there. And when you really go to the ground, it's alarming. It is actually alarming. Things are not well. He cannot even help his family members with just a bag of soap. Cannot. He cannot. Even when he used to talk about that wrangles at the family of the travel command. Now, if us look at, there's a lot of issues in this family of Lucas the Traveler. Even the girl was already denying, yes, he's my brother, but he's from another home. Also, Lucas saying, no, I don't know them. There's a very, very big problem. Before you come out that you want to try to sort out people's problems, I would really want to advise this young man to first sort out their own issues from there, because they actually have a lot. They have a lot. I saw a drunkard in that home. I think he is a brother to the girl David Jr. is educating. That boy is also a drunkard. That actually shows you there is a very, very serious problem of drinking in this community. Even Lucas the Traveler is a drunkard, and he takes these weird things. He takes a lot of these boys in this community. They actually take these weird things. A lot of them. It is part of their life. And it's actually going to be very, very hard to change it. Very, very hard to change that narrative. Because all of them do take these drugs. They take. And they cannot listen. They cannot be advised. Instead, they will want to advise you. And that is what Mukami is now doing. Mukami is also now pretending that he can advise people. That he can advise people. Now the village has been enlightened. That even Mukami is now enlightened. He knows what he's doing. He knows where he's heading to. Just yesterday, Mukami disappeared in the maize plantation. And today, Mukami is coming out and is talking very, very braggantly. These individuals actually does not learn. And I think prison is where they can stay. Now, Lucas the Traveler, actually mentally, Lucas is not okay mentally. Some wires are not connected in the brains of Lucas. Even sometimes when he's talking, his words are not coordinating. The words are not matching. Even when his father went to call him, me, I thought, by the way, at a distance, I was not actually realizing that that was actually Lucas, the traveler. I thought it was just some malnourished young boy whom they were bringing. When he was actually brought very closer, and David Jr. put the camera on his face, I was like, oh, now this is Lucas the traveler. You see, when actually people are putting on clothes can be deceived. But this guy was brought with a shot, and the legs are actually very, very... He's like a person who is actually suffering from kwashiorkor. You know? The man has no... even wind can blow him. Wind. It's even in kwashiorkor, it's even maybe better. Wind can actually blow this young man. The man is drinking, the man is smoking, the man is taking bang, and he's not eating. He's not eating. So you tell me how this young man is helping himself. Tell me. And the people who are actually trying to shape, to give them direction, are the people whom they are fighting. And he's being deceived. I am actually very, very sure. If Lucas is to be arrested, there is nothing that can rescue him apart from also his father selling land. And I'm very sure if they are to sell a piece of land to rescue him, they might end up selling his portion to rescue him. So what I'm trying to put out here is that he might also remain landless because they would have sold his portion to rescue him from the police station. I would really want to urge this young man. They have already warned you to restrain yourself from the behavior that you are trying to do. Otherwise, the people who are deceiving you may not rescue you. The people whom you are claiming you are with them at the moment may not save you. The only way for you to save yourself is start making videos, and videos that will not put you into a problem. It is just my advice. Otherwise, we are going to see your head becoming big and big and big every day. Because right now, when you look at his head, the size of the head is increasing. The size of the head is becoming so bigger. And I have a belief that time is going to reach whereby his head is going to overweigh his legs. Then he's going to start moving while bending. Because the man is not eating. He does not have the energy. Completely. You know? Your father is only struggling by selling manpower. You think that money, $2, can save you at the police station? Or when you have been taken to prison? Will it save you? See beyond where your legs are stepping. Otherwise, it might not be well with you. I just sympathize with this young man. The people whom you are very busy criticizing, they are only sympathizing with you. But if they are to mean to arrest this young man, they have already told your father. And they have warned him. And if he feels his big head is going to lead this way, then we are just waiting to see. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your very big support to this platform. Let's watch this clip. And then when I come back, we shall continue with this video actually very, very strongly. Let's watch this clip.
Yeah, Dave, it's so painful, but
very, very painful. Imagine people abusing even your parents online, on social media, speaking lies.
Sorry for that.
Nakwambia kitu anafanya kwa mtandao na asipofanya nitawaonesha hapa.
Action kutukana na reaction. Sijamtusi simu yote.
Ona. Ona picha zenye anatumia
bila kuweka ondari.
Ona mzee, huyu ni baba. Ona sura yenye wanamuweka mzee. Kabisa baba yangu mzazi. Mwenye ametuza. I'll follow them to our lawyers and he will take an action. I'm telling you, and your dad is here. You are a hater. Refrain from what you are doing. Tukuje tukuoneshe hivi ndio video zinafanywa, usaidie watu wengine.
Kati ya video yako.
Sikati. I'm recording and your dad is right here. Mzee anamwambia huyu kama anataka usaidizi huyu alikuwa anafanya kazi.
Lucas the Traveler, when he saw David Jr., he shrink. Oh, Lucas the Traveler never talked. Lucas the Traveler did this. At this highway and went because he knew that he is going to meet there my father. So he called out my father. My father passed with a motorbike going there to my aunt. They went and talked for some minutes. Then they called me. Now, after they called me, I don't know how much they have just entered themselves in the box. Then they called me and asked me what is really happening. And so, if it is you, you know, sometimes you cannot fight a losing battle. That is the truth. Because you have not known how much they have talked. And you have not known that all time they were talking. You don't know what is really happening. You know, sometimes you can get even your same family members, they are selling you. So, at that moment of speaking, you just realize they're just starting talking that, oh, even your sister is here, I'm paying for the sister. Even me, if you watch at the video there, I was really shocked because I never knew anything about that. Because even I asked him, sometimes I asked him, which sister? And personally, me, I know very well that I have one sister. And when you are just trying about to bring these shenanigans here and here, when you are my last sister, she is in college. So which sister are you talking about? They started talking that to the other mother. So me, I never know because it is a long story, guys, that I can't talk in the camera because I usually don't talk every day. So they called me. Even I didn't waste their time because I can see that for some time I've not been going there. It was like my first day going there.
Yes, so this confused Lucas has been saying, you know, he was actually very, very shocked. You see, he will never understand how this family operates. He will never. He will never understand. Because he's confused. Lucas is actually very, very confused. When you look at him on that video, on the clip, does he even look like a person who is eating? Does he? No. For me, what I see a person who have not eaten for like 5 days. The man does not have energy completely. And such a person, if you push him, you might just end up finishing him. You know? Now, Lucas, you must be ashamed of yourself, first of all. You must be ashamed. You cannot tell us that you don't know that your sister is being educated by this family. It shows how dangerous you are, even to your own family members. Maybe the intention of this man is actually to see that this other girl does not complete school. Because these are two different homes. You know? According to him, his mother is the elder, and this one's maybe, I think it's a second wife. So, Lucas the Traveler does not want to see this other home progressing. And the way I see actually, the girl that David Jr. is educating is actually very sharp in mind. And with the time, maybe even it's very, very possible that this girl is the one who is going to open doors in this home. And maybe that is why Lucas the Traveler is actually trying all his best to fight David Jr. so that he can be in position to stop educating this girl. There is no way Lucas can tell us that he didn't know that David Jr. is actually educating his sister. He knows. But because these are individuals who are jealous, These are individuals with a lot of hatred in them. He is plotting so that the sister does not complete school. Because his father cannot afford paying school fees for the daughter. He cannot. But meanwhile, his son is fighting somebody who is actually bringing light to their home. Lucas claimed that he went to school, he completed school, and all his other brothers have completed school. But we don't see the impact of him completing the school and other brothers also completing. We are not seeing the impact at home. So what are you trying to tell us? The behavior of Lucas is not far away from this old man called Kohera Senior. A man who always wants to say he has educated children, he has taken children to school, he has done what? But we are not seeing the impact. So probably the father to Lucas just wasted money on this Lucas guy. And even how sure we completed school? How sure? There is actually no picture that shows that Lucas completed school. There is nothing. Because his reasoning is, he reasoned like these drunkards. Or he just went to school to see a blackboard and came back and remained the same person. There is actually nothing that Lucas can present to the public to see that he has done something in his life. He talked that, he was sometime back he was saying he's a doctor. He treats animals. Actually, people who treat animals have a lot of money. The veterinary doctors, they have a lot of money. Me, I'm actually wondering now which school did this guy really go to? Which school of veterinary doctors? And you see, the big issue here is that veterinary doctors, they are actually very, very few. Very, very few. There is no way he can tell us that he is not making money. If at all he's educated and is really a doctor. But also before we talk of a doctor, do you really see a doctor in that fool? Do you really see anything like a doctor in him? Completely nothing. The biggest problem, some of them even when they go for a certificate, a certificate, somebody start calling himself a doctor. I'm a doctor of animals. I'm a doctor of what? But even if you give him to treat, he cannot even inject. Even does not know where to inject. And that's what I'm seeing from this guy. This area is full of cattle, animals, goats, and the rest. And you are telling us that there is no job. He's also crying that there's no job in the village. There's no job in the village. How? You are instead of looking for the job, you are going to drink. Yeah, he's going to drink. Then he said, there is no job in the village. There's no job. You stop deceiving people. Probably he went to school and just ate the money. He did not even complete the school. Because if this guy had completed school, he would not actually be talking the way he's talking. The man even denying his own sister that I don't know. Yet, same father, different mother. How do you call such a person? Is that not your sister? That is your sister. That is your sister. But because you don't have a brain to see, you don't want to accept the truth. When David Jr. is helping this girl, he's helping the entire family. He's helping. When he's taking this girl to school, he's trying to open the eyes. He's trying to bring light to this family. But that is what this Lucas does not see. For him, what is after is to bring commotion in the village, a lot of confusion, hatred. These are the people who are spreading hate. Yesterday I was actually very, very surprised. This individual used to say The villagers hate these people. The villagers are against them. The villagers, it is just a handful of people who are actually fighting this family. Now, you were able even to see Lucas, who have been talking badly about this family. His father was able to confront him. He was able to confront him. He was asking, what has Mr. Ondari done to you? He could not even answer that. You know, what has he done to you? Nothing. So why are you insulting? Why are you abusing him? Because if Mr. Ondari had done something bad to this Lucas man, his father would be in position to know. Even his father didn't know about the things. These individuals are going to make videos in the bushes. They make videos in the bushes insulting people. And their parents even don't know what they're doing. Some of them even don't know that YouTube actually exists. You know? But the son is very busy going in the bush, making videos and insulting the family. Now, if you see, if David Jr. had just gone to arrest this man, his father even would be very, very shocked. Maybe he would be like, David, why? What's the problem? But now that his father has already been warned and be told, and he reacted, let this fool continue doing what he's doing. He is going to face it in a very, very rough way. And even when you see the person who is talking, a man who is so weak, very, very weak in the body. So weak. Even see him just throwing his hands like he does not, his body cannot support even his hands. Very weak person. But when you give him the chance to open his mouth, I really sympathize with this kind of individuals. I sympathize. But what they are doing is actually very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. Just because of $2, $3, somebody is funding them. Now, what I was hearing, there is a person who have given Mukami money and encouraging him that please don't stop. Speak out for your own community. Don't stop. The very person is actually putting Mukami in a very serious problem. They are putting Mukami in a very, very difficult position that Mukami will not come out of it safely. They're deceiving him, but the time will actually prove that Mukami, you know, yesterday, Mukami took off to the maize plantation. But when he's making videos with other people, you see Mukami yapping, you know, like yesterday he took off. If Mukami was a strong person, why did he run off? Why? Why did he actually take off? That shows you these individuals, even when they're doing all these things, they don't want to show themselves in the public. And a lot of villagers, they were actually very, very shocked with what Mukami is doing. What these people are putting on their platform, it is not actually the reality on the ground. It's not the reality. You guys were able to see how the villagers were actually very concerned, very, very much concerned with what is happening. They were very shocked with the behavior of these individuals. Very, very shocked. And now, I see the wife of Mukami, she's sidelining with Mukami, supporting the husband. I hope the same mouth that she's using of talking badly will not be the same mouth that she's going to use for crying and coming to David Jr. to beg. I hope. I hope. Mukami actually does not know what he's doing. He's just being deceived, he's being fooled by this fisherman. Time is going to prove it. And me particularly, I'm just waiting for that time to see how Mukami will be crying the little money that they are giving him to deceive him right now to speak. These days, Mukami has a lot of energy. Mukami used to move like, Mukami has a lot of energy because of the little man that is entering. But I actually sympathize with the family, with the children. Because their father actually does not know where he's heading to. He's lost. He's a lost person. I actually sympathize. But time will tell. Time will actually tell. And that's the time I'm actually waiting for. When Mukami is crying with the tears. And the same Mukami will be coming out and saying he was deceived by these people. He was being fooled. A man who is now saying the village is now enlightened. They know what they are doing. Just watch the space and you'll see what is going to happen. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really, really do appreciate your very, very big support to this platform. Today, actually, this video is coming a little bit late because a holiday I've been at school where my son is actually studying. Today was actually end of term. End of term, and they had their party. Some people who are moving from top class now to P1. They are having a celebration. So I just to keep there for almost a whole day. I was at school, because I could not leave earlier. So that is the reason why you see this video is actually coming a little bit late. I also feel like I'm very tired. I've never been in only one place for all those hours, all those hours. Yeah, but my boy is now back at school for holidays. I think they are going to be home for like 2 months. Yes, 2 months. They'll be going back in January, in February. Yes, I thank God that all went on well, and he was able to complete his studies for this year, and all is actually moving on well. So it's a reason why this video is actually somehow coming out late, though I promise. Also feeling a little bit tired. I'm not very sure whether today we are going to have 2 videos, but I will see. If I gain some energy, I'll be in position actually to release some video, the second video of today. Yes, please, thank you so much for actually turning up to watch my videos. And I really, really do appreciate your very, very big support to this platform. Thank you a million times. And please thank you, and thank you so much for always being here with me in this platform. I really do appreciate your very, very big support to this platform. In today's video, I actually want to end here by wishing all of you the best and a very special greetings to all of you watching me from the USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean. Not forgetting my good people here in Africa. Thank you so much. May God bless you and bless all of you a million times. Also, a very special greetings to all my moderators. Thank you so much for the good work done. Thank you a million times. Let's meet again, probably in our next video. God bless you. See you when you see me.